What's up, people? It is a cooler day today. It's going to be in the mid 50s all day. We had a little bit of rain overnight, and with cooler temperatures coming, we know we need to get this well house built. We're going to build it today. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it or not. I'm hoping we will. It shouldn't be anything too crazy to build, and we're going to try to do it on a budget. We do have extra materials on the property left over from my build and left over from Jason's build as well. So we were looking at the materials this morning, and I think we have pretty much everything to complete the well house minus a roof for it. So I'm running into Bristow only. I don't want to run into Tulsa because that'll take half a day. But I'm going to see if the local stores have any tin for the roof. If not, what we'll do is I'll just buy a sheet of plywood for the time being, just to completely enclose the well, and later on we'll go back and get some tin and put it over the top of it. But for now, that's the plan. It's going to be a small little well house. Like I said, we're going to do it on a budget with what we have, and we're thinking maybe a 4-foot by 6-foot box with the roof over it. And then if we need to access the actual well itself, all you have to do is just pick up the box and push it over to get in there and do stuff, and when you're done, flip it back over. Now this is going to be a temporary thing for now. When we get more established, we might go in and build a bigger one, and that has an actual door and everything, so it'd be easier to access. But for now, we're just going to do it this way. I'm going to go back in and paint it black. Jason has some extra paint. It's going to look basically like a miniature tiny house, the same color black, so it's going to be black throughout the property. And then I'll try to figure out some kind of foam or something, whatever these local hardware stores have, or Walmart. I'm going to buy some and just wrap the pipes and stuff and just try to insulate it as much as possible for this winter. I'm fairly confident that it'll be fine with just putting a cover over it. We can also get some kind of moving blankets or anything just to insulate the inside for now. And like I said, if we want to go back in later on, we can always do that as well. But that's what we're going to work on. He's currently working on his tiny house, like I said, so my video will be focusing on getting this done, and then once the well house is done, that'll be one thing checked off the list, and then I can start working on the shed to house again. I did start working on the shed to house yesterday. I was working on putting up the cement board on in the kitchen for the backsplash. You can tell my new hat is already dirty. It's got a bunch of dust all over it. That's from cutting the cement board. It was very, very dirty doing that. So there's that. I did order a kitchen countertop, and it's going to be something that's a little bit different than what I said I was going to do. I just went ahead and I thought about it long and hard for a few hours yesterday, got online, looked up all sorts of different countertops, and I think what I chose, which I'm not going to tell you yet, I think will work very, very good. I think it'll end up looking really well with the backsplash and everything. And yeah, so once that comes in, I think it's going to be here on Thursday. I have to go pick it up from Lowe's. And then I also ordered the kitchen faucet. I didn't order a kitchen sink yet because I feel like I can go to Lowe's or Home Depot and just pick one out right then and there. The one I was looking at was pretty much going to take a while for it to get shipped. So next Thursday I'll go to Lowe's, pick up, like I said, the countertop, the kitchen faucet, and I'll probably end up buying a kitchen sink as well. So the kitchen's going to start coming together. That's one thing. I also ordered an electric fireplace. It's a 50-inch electric fireplace, basically kind of like the one I had down in Texas, just a little bit newer, a little bit more upgraded and bigger. I've already planned out the drawings of it online of what I want to do for a fireplace in the living room, and it's going to be a bold statement. So whenever you come into the living room, it's going to be a boom right in your face. And what I'm planning on doing with that is I'm going to make it out of tongue and groove. It's going to come out of the wall roughly about a foot or so, and I'm going to go back and paint it a matte black color. So it's not going to be a shiny color or anything. It's supposed to be like a matte color, and I think it's going to look really sharp, real modern, yet still kind of go with the whole cabin feel. I have it in my mind, and I think it's really going to come together and look really, really nice. The kitchen, I didn't go with dark colors, but the feature wall, I wanted that to just stand out from the rest of the building. It'll match the outside of the building as well, having like the lighter wood color with a dark black color as well. So that's going to look really, really cool, and I'm very excited to get that going. So that'll be here. The fireplace will be here Monday. So next week is going to be a lot of upgrades to the living room and kitchen area, and I think you guys are really going to like the way it's coming together. So I'll just say this: I did not go with stainless steel for the countertop. I also did not go with quartz for the countertop or marble. I'll just leave it at that. So you guys can guess down below what I went with, what you think I might have done. But yeah, so very excited to get that stuff done. I'm very excited to get this well going, getting this well covered because it really needs it. And then try to still focus on the shed house. And then also, like I said, I'm very much into prepping right now. I really do feel like shit's hitting the fan. We have midterms coming up, and every time there's a big vote coming up, it seems like everybody starts going crazy with you got stuff in Ukraine, you got stuff in Russia, and you got stuff down in China as well shit's hitting the fan. And I think stuff's really going to start popping off here in the world, and I want to make sure that I'm well prepared. I'll show you some of the stuff that I did get. I'm not going to show you all my supplies. I'm not going to show you where I have everything at, but I am prepping. And I have a major item coming in today, which I'll probably show you on the video. That I will show you. Yes, I got a gun. I got extra ammo. Stuff like that I'll tell you about. I'll show you some of the supplies I picked up. And yeah, so I will show you that, but I'm not going to give you all my secrets. I don't feel like that would be very smart for me to do that. But I do want to show you certain items I did pick up that I think would help benefit you guys as well if you decide that you want to start being prepared for certain things. That's pretty much all I'm gonna say about that, but I am very much getting ready for when shit hits the fan. Trust me. I know, like I said, I might sound crazy, but I think a lot of people who watch me know how I am, and I think they are like-minded, by the way. Speaking of subscribers, I just passed a subscriber's house. I met him at the post office, and he told me where he lived, which is pretty cool that he lives fairly close to where we do. But anyways, I think it's going to be a cool thing, and I don't care if people think I'm crazy about doing all this prep stuff. I'd rather be the one that people say are crazy, and when shit actually happens, I'll be prepared. I know Jason and Danielle will have some extra stuff as well. I don't know how much stuff they're actually prepping or anything, or if they even are, but I want to make sure that I have enough for me personally and for them as well when shit hits the fan, because it's going to at some point. So I know this is all over the place. There's a lot of stuff going on in this video, but like I said, I'm very excited to get a lot of the stuff done. I ordered ghillie suits too. I know back in the day, Jason and I were really big into paintballing, and we made our own ghillie suits. If you don't know what that is, just search it. Or I can just tell you real quick. It's just a full-on suit that military uses, like snipers, that helps them hide in grass and in the brush and stuff. So I did order 2 of those. Those will be in today, and I'm going to show you those on my video as well. Those are good for all sorts of reasons. I mainly got it so we can go hunting out here on the property. Shout out to our neighbor across the street. He texted me, Jason and I both, yesterday evening, and sent us screenshots. There was a whole shitload of pigs on his property, and he says he's not out there. He's like, have at it. So we rode over there. We didn't see any, but just a shout out to them for allowing us to go over there to try to shoot a pig, because a pig would go a long way with us out here. I got to figure out ways to be able to conserve, I guess, meat and stuff, different ways to smoke them, and not conserve them, to preserve them. I don't know why I said conserve, to preserve them. We currently don't have a deep freeze out on the property yet. Danielle has one at her place. If we do get something, we can always store stuff there for now. But if you guys have any tips or tricks on how to preserve meat for a long time, I'm thinking jerky. You can always make jerky, and then you can put it inside jars or whatever else so animals don't get into it. I am wanting to start doing more research on canning food. That's another thing. I know people brought that up last time, saying I need to learn how to do that. So I'm gonna start doing research on that as well. This is getting me. I'm very excited to learn all this stuff, and just to have that security blanket, knowing that we have extra supplies and we have ways to protect them as well. I'll just say that. So, anyways, I have finally made it into Bristow. Like I said, I'm gonna run into these little mom and pop stores, see what they have, and hopefully they have what I need. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for a lot of cool videos coming up on the main channel. So anyways, hope you have a great day, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace. Bye, people.